Good morning. Welcome to the Carla Marie and Anthony show. What did you just ask?
What's going on the TV?
Oh, we're just traveling around the world. There's, I don't know where that is. Actually, let me turn that back on. It's weird. It just turned off as you said that.
Allison Beagle said, I'm excited to watch live today. Woohoo.
I guess the TV just went to sleep. So, welcome to the Carla Marie and Anthony show. If this is your first time here, we still got to move over this way, Carla Marie.
Wait, why did you not put us on?
I'm going to. It's just we're having some trouble with that screen for some reason.
Oh. This is the Carla Marie and Anthony show. This is Twitch or YouTube, depending on when in the access of the earth you are watching this. We go live.
When in the access of the earth?
Yeah. That's how time is measured, by the access of the earth.
The rotation of the earth, maybe?
Yeah, that too.
The axis is just the line that goes straight through the earth. We spin around the axis.
Axis.
Yes. Not access.
You said something funny. Anyway, we go live every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. East Coast time. We talk about random stuff. Sometimes it's useless things. Sometimes it's very profound, if you will. Today, we'll get to this.
Got a plunger in there?
Oh, this is in my...
All right, I don't know what the hell's going on with the TV behind us. It's like not turning on.
I'm giving up on everything. This house is falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
3 years in.
Here's some good news. We did apparently hit. Oh wait, no, we didn't hit the sub goal. It says we're at 733.
Well, who said we hit it?
And I believe the sub goal was 750, right?
Yeah.
But the weird thing is, we started the show and it was on. It was working.
I think the remote's messed up.
It could be. I don't know.
So Nolly said she tried to blow dry the sweat out of her hair and it did not work.
I feel like that's never going to work.
It worked for me.
Here, hold on. Let me, I got to go to the right source now. Oh, okay, there we go. Now we're on the right source and we should be good.
I'm not feeling too hot today. I think it's because I had gluten yesterday.
You got the pox?
No. Huh?
The monkey pox.
Oh, no. I don't feel like that. I feel like I'm going to vomit everywhere. Whoa, Miguel. Thank you.
What do we got? 300 bits from Miguel. Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3,
I read the
4,
first
5,
line.
6.
600 bits. Thank you. And Audrey's just out here giving out tier 1 subs to the community. So thank you for that. Now that we got the screen on, we're almost done with the hype train. There are some things we're going to talk about today, obviously. And I will pull up the list of things we're going to talk about once the hype train is over. Why are you looking like that?
I didn't know what you were talking about.
Oh. We do have a plunger in here. A clean one, for the record. It is a clean plunger. Even though it's clean, I don't need it on my head. It's unnecessary.
Why? It looks so cute.
You can't even really tell with my black hat. But what I was saying, as the countdown was ending, before we started the show and before we went live, today we are opening up the You Look Great Vault. So this is stuff that our manufacturer had in the warehouse. And he was like, I don't want this crap anymore. Take it. So in honor of that, we are going to give some of it away. We're going to do 3 giveaways today, every 20 minutes, essentially. Every 15 to 20 minutes, depending on when we start.
Can I set some ground rules? Mm-hmm. It's random sizes. I went through some of it last night. I don't think anything is a small from what I could see. I didn't go through the bottom. There's like 2XL and medium, whatever. So whatever we are giving away in that moment, and that is what you win, that is what you get. If you want to trade it with someone else.
Well, why don't we do it the other way? Why don't we pick a winner and they can tell us what size they are, and then we just grab something for them?
But we literally only have medium and 2XL.
That's it?
I'm pretty
sure. No large?
I didn't see any. Maybe. Oh, wait, there's one large. There's at least one.
Okay.
So
what?
You want to do it like that, but then they got to be here and they got to answer.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right, then you can give us a size and a backup size.
A backup size? What is your backup size?
Oh, there's extra large. I lied.
Okay, it seems like the chat is down with my idea.
We're good. Okay, we can do that, guys. I don't know what's going on today.
What? Yeah, do you have the vid or the pox?
Neither.
Are you sure?
It's stomach related.
Well, are we going to have a bad show because of that
I think
now?
I'm dehydrated. I didn't drink water yesterday because we went to the Yankee game
Mm-hmm.
that happened to be at T-Mobile Park against the Seattle Mariners. Oh, we got to get that guy on our show. Why didn't I even think of that?
Where's your brain today? I feel like you're kind of all over the place. What would you like to talk about right now? The Mariners guy?
Yes.
The game itself, or the fact that you're not feeling good?
The guy and then the game.
Okay, go for it.
So last week, a video went viral of a New York construction worker from Staten Island who was talking about how his blood pressure was high all of a sudden because the Mariners beat the Yankees.
Yeah.
They were playing in New York, and at the end, he's like, because of the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah.
So that happens, right? Everyone out here starts losing their minds because no one talks like that, right? But not only was someone talking like that, they were talking about their team with that accent. Everyone loved it. So I'm at Seahawks training camp, and our former coworkers who work for Sports Radio 93.3 here in Seattle were there at training camp broadcasting live because that's what sports radio does. And they're like, oh, have you heard this guy? Blah, blah, blah. I wish we can get him on the show. Like, he's this famous TikToker. And I was like, do you want me to DM him? And they're like, oh, you could do that? You would get him on? I'm like, guys, come on. Hold on. So I tell Ian and Softy that I'm going to DM him. And I DM him, and within seconds, he responds. And I'm like, will you come on their show? And he said yes. And within 30 minutes, he is live on the air in Seattle. They loved him so much, he came back as a guest on the air like 3 days later on some other show that they do. Now, Simply Seattle, a local company, is selling a shirt that says Mariners, spelled like it sounds.
Does he get any money of that money?
I'm not 100% sure, but he's been posting about it. And now when I talked to him yesterday, his name is Nicky Scarlatta, by the way. He might be coming out here at the end of the month to go to a Mariners game.
Sweet.
I don't know if they're flying him out here or not.
They should have brought him out while the Yankees were in town. They were here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, which is why we were at the game yesterday. Real quick, Carla Marie, the hype train is over. Let's get these shots out of the way so that we can then do our giveaway. We got a lot going on today.
Mariners. It sounds like my whole family.
Shout out to Seattle Cocktail Club for the concoction that they sent over our way for today's hype train.
Seattle Cocktail Club. Can't do that one.
No, that was not great. And as Carla Marie is doing that, I'm going to make sure that we have our giveaway ready to go because I want to make sure. I want to try to get 3 of them in today. Okay. We might do every 15 minutes. And if you're not here, you're not winning. So you got to be in the chat like pretty quickly.
We didn't talk about the game.
I mean, the game was stupid. The Yankees lost.
It was such a
Day games are a lot of fun. Other than that, I don't really want to talk about it because it's stupid.
No, it wasn't. They just said, hey, we're going to do karaoke as a whole stadium. And they started playing Backstreet Boys, and everyone's like, I want it that way. And then they show Brian Luttrell from the freaking Backstreet Boys is at the game.
That was, you know what was interesting? They did that. So everyone's singing I Want It That Way, belting it out.
Shout out to the Free For All show.
And then the woman comes over the PA, like the main announcer, the voice of God at the stadium. And she's like, Seattle, give a warm welcome to, what's his name? Brian? Luttrell from the Backstreet Boys. And I thought they were going to go to like a guy that looked like him or something. And I'm looking up at the screen, I'm like, oh, that's actually him.
And I think his son was with him, and he was not impressed.
Well, he's been on like some local shows here too. I know he's been on New Day before.
Who?
Brian. I don't know why he's like always in the Pacific Northwest.
Stuff.
Is he from here? I don't think so.
You know, he was born with a hole in his heart.
I was born with a hole in my lungs. So
but he still has his.
I don't have mine anymore.
I just remember that from like back. It was like, oh my God, we all love Brian. He has a hole in his heart.
That was the thing. That's why he got. I mean, it wasn't the fact that he was unbelievably good looking or is. I feel like he's also aged very well.
Yeah. Remember the time? Were you with me? It was me and Danielle, at least. We walked out of the building where Elvis Around the Morning Show and Z100 is. And we bumped into, I think it was Brian and AJ from Backstreet Boys. They were right outside. They recognized Danielle. And we're like, hey. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It was wild.
All right. Now,
Julie was the first to enter.
Congratulations, Julie. The giveaway is live. All you have to do is type in ! And the word enter, and you will be in. You get 1 ticket. Subscribers do have twice the odds of winning. So if you are a subscriber, good for you. And we will do this every 15 minutes. So literally at 8:30, we are going to pick the first winner. Okay? You've got 15 minutes to do it. Carla Marie, cheers to you.
Cheers, fam.
Woo. And there you go. And she slams it down. 1 minute down, 14 to go for the giveaway. We've already got 90 people in there, which is pretty awesome.
Kool-Aid shot, by the way.
That is probably one of my favorite shots that we've done from Seattle Cocktail Club.
I like the pineapple guy.
The pineapple was good as well. A couple things we're going to talk about. Obviously, we have all the giveaways up there on the screen today. Stranger danger is the first thing I need to talk
I didn't even
about.
see that. Can we see the people?
Yes, we can see the chat in a second. So, where are all the people? So yeah, and enter exclamation. Sorry, that's confusing. Type in exclamation point and the word enter, or exclamation point and the word ticket. Either of those will get you a ticket into the giveaway.
Tickets, get your tickets.
And every time we do one of these giveaways, you're going to need to enter again.
Oh, that's annoying.
No, it's not, because I want to make sure that people who are here in that 15-minute period
you're right.
have a chance to win. So, stranger danger. Now, as you may know, I have been on a quest to collect every type of Game Boy, or Nintendo handheld, I should say, because after the Game Boy Advance, they weren't called Game Boys anymore. It was Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance SP, and then they changed over to the DS model, okay? And I've been trying to collect every authentic Pokemon game. So I've been on OfferUp. I've been on, what's the other, not Mercy. What's the other one? Macari? I just downloaded that one. What's it called? Macari. I downloaded that one recently. eBay, all of it. So when you do that, you sometimes meet people around the area. I talked about the guy who just moved here from Vegas.
Have you talked to him lately?
I have not. He did close out our little transaction. Like, he said that it was
can't talk
sold.
to him anymore.
No, I can still message him, so I think I still might. But yesterday, I met up with someone to buy what I thought was going to be a Nintendo DS.
You drove to Renton.
I drove to Renton.
In rush hour.
Yes. It took about 45 minutes. But it was nice. I got to listen to a little audiobook. I don't really drive anywhere anymore.
I know.
So I actually enjoy going on drives. But here's what needs to happen. I think every single social platform, you should only be able to put a verified picture of yourself.
Well, that's on you.
As what?
Which did you use to meet up with this person?
I used OfferUp.
So OfferUp will literally say if they're verified through social.
Yeah,
through
but it doesn't need a picture.
No, if their count is not 100%, like, you have to put a photo and then take a selfie of yourself on OfferUp, and then it'll prove that it's you, and it will say verified. If it doesn't say verified, that's on you for meeting up with them.
Well, here's why I think this needs to happen.
No.
I don't think you should be able to have an online account.
Okay, fair.
At all.
Yes.
Without a verified picture. Even on Twitter, you can't be a shit troll with your 200 followers and your weird name and your stupid picture of a cat.
Facebook used to make you, if Facebook didn't think you had a real name or weren't a real person, you had to send a photo of your ID. And I know this because Rutgers, we had a football player and his first name was Superman. And Facebook wouldn't let him do Superman, so he had to rebuttal it or a last name. No, his first name. And he had to send a photo of his ID.
So this is the Nintendo DS. Now, you'll notice that I got it. I'm alive, so it's not like I was swindled or murdered.
That color is...
This is maroon or burgundy. What would you call this? Kind of maroon. Maroon and burgundy are pretty similar. So here are two problems that I had with it. Number one, for all of the Nintendo nerds out there, I thought I was getting a DS, but it's a DSi, which is a little different. But the main issue here is I was outside of the Renton Center. There's a little Fred Meyer there, a card store, and I'm looking around for the person that I'm going to meet. And I find out it's a small child. Like, this kid was maybe 11 years old. Like, just pushed into double digits. Thankfully, his mom was also in the area.
Could you imagine your kid meeting up with a
exactly
old man?
Like now, There's two parts.
You were the stranger danger.
I was kind of the stranger danger. Now, thankfully, like I said, the mom was there. Not thankfully for the kid. I wasn't going to do anything to the kid. I was going to kidnap him.
Give me your DS, loser.
But, oh man, I could have bullied him into just giving it to me for free, aka robbed the little kid. So I'm looking around because the person says I'm outside.
Who
right?
did you think you were meeting up?
Just I don't know. It was a Nintendo DS, so someone a little older than an 11-year-old.
And it didn't have a photo at all.
No photo.
Well, okay,
and the name I didn't really like. I couldn't really read it. It was just a bunch of characters.
The name wasn't I'm 11.
That's true. So, thankfully, the mom was there because even though it was weird to like literally do a business transaction, like I handed this kid $75. This little kid, I handed it directly to him in front of his mom. But
$75 for this garbage color?
Yeah.
In this garbage case?
I actually like the color.
Oh, this was the color of my rug growing up because my sister and I wanted a Barney rug. And this reminds me
Barney was purple.
Yeah, well, guess what? They don't make purple rugs apparently. So we got this garbage. Oh, maroon. This is your high school color.
Yes.
Maroon is the worst color to ever exist. They should just erase it.
So the kid's mom is there. There's literally a small child and a mom, an older mom. And I'm looking around like with it. And they didn't even have, it was in like a plastic bag, like a shopping bag.
So it was.
So I was like, I don't even know if this is the person. So now I'm just standing there. And there's a mom and her child standing right next to me outside. We're the only 2 people out there. Only 3 people out there. And I keep checking my phone. And I get a notification that says I'm at the gateway.
The gateway, that reminds me of Schitt's Creek.
And I was looking around like, was there a big Renton Center gateway that I missed? I didn't. And then all of a sudden the mom looks over and she says, "Are you looking for a Nintendo DS?" And I said, "Yes." And then the kid hands me the bag.
Did the kid say words?
A couple of them, yeah. I don't remember exactly what he said.
So what happens now? Like,
So
you take it out of the bag.
we exchanged. I checked it out, and right when I looked at the back, because a Nintendo DS will normally have, especially the DS Lite, will have a slot for a Game Boy Advance game, which this doesn't. But I didn't have the heart to be like, "Hey, man, this isn't exactly what I was looking for." So I just handed him the money. What I was going to do? Argue with an 11-year-old about a Nintendo DS?
That kid swindled you. He
A
knew
little
this
bit.
wasn't a DS. Hold on, wait.
It's a DSi, for the record.
Okay, so now what? You got to go find the other thing, or are you going to sell this?
I'll probably, I mean, it's in really good condition. And people are selling these online for about $120. So
Tell me that kid.
I might just flip it. But
Wait.
as I was driving home, I just kept thinking, what if the mom wasn't there? And someone just saw me handing a kid $75 in cash.
You'd go right to prison.
Yeah.
Like Lenny said, was Chris Hansen there?
No, thankfully he was not.
You're banned. You're not allowed on OfferUp anymore. You must show me the person before you go.
And normally what I try to do with OfferUp is I will, because there's
Also,
sometimes.
Why wouldn't the mom just make an account? And
Maybe she wanted the kid to like learn how to handle business and handle money, because he actually did message me after. This was like kind of cute. He said, "Pleasure doing business with you."
No, he did not.
Yeah,
Is that like an automatic thing you can do?
I don't think so.
Throw up because I didn't. I can't laugh because it's all right here right now.
Where is the message from this kid?
What is that name?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a boy?
It was a boy. Nice doing business with you. Yeah.
At the gate, not the gateway.
Oh, the gate. Again, not a gate. It was a door. Because I even said to him, I said, "Oh, I was really confused because you wrote at the gate," and he pointed to the door.
Okay.
And I wanted to say, well, because the mom had a pretty thick accent.
I was going to say, I think English was their second language. I just look at the name. I know it's not an American name.
No.
And I gate is what they use in other countries as entrance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he pointed and I went, "Oh, the door." It was just.
You should have been like, "Hi,
overall,
I'm ESL as well. I would love to show you around."
I could have.
To life
So
in America.
If I was to guess, they were either Indian or Pakistani. I'm not smart enough to know like intricate details between the two, or like decipher accents.
Did you just become this guy's like big brother, big sister?
Absolutely
big brother,
not.
Thing?
Absolutely
I think
not.
you did.
I got enough brothers and cousins. I don't need any more.
It's like, what is the movie? Not Dax Shepard. Who's in the movie where like they get stuck with the kids? They have to like help the little kids. Not someone
Role
else.
models?
Yes.
Oh.
No. Not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Continue. You had something you wanted to read?
Soira in Central Jersey said, that happened to my husband a few months ago. He picked up a fish tank that he saw from Facebook Marketplace, and a 12 or 13-year-old came out to give it to him.
And I'm not going to lie, it's my biggest fear on OfferUp is I'm going to show up to a parking lot like I did yesterday, and there's just going to be a solo child. Thankfully, it wasn't that bad because the mom was there. So there was an adult supervising the whole thing. But just being a grown-ass man with a little bit of cash in your pocket, you go meet a child in a parking lot, the optics are just not good. Giveaway number one, we got 5 minutes, and I saw a question, what is giveaway number one? So here's how the You Look Great Vault giveaways are going. You enter, and once we draw your name, you tell us what size you are. We will show you the things available very quickly. You tell us what you want, and then we will figure out how to send it to you and all of that after. What?
Dana on Long Island. I sold a Cricut on OfferUp years ago, and the account photo appeared to be a small Asian lady. So you can imagine my surprise when a much larger black man showed up, but he was so excited for his new Cricut. It was a very wholesome interaction.
Could have been his wife's account. A lot of people have shared accounts on OfferUp. But this, and Carla Marie saw the account that I met up with yesterday. No picture at all.
No picture. I would never meet up with a no photo. Well,
what
not
I
without
normally
you.
do, because there's sometimes on OfferUp or any of the apps where like the thing they're posting seems too good to be true. So what I'll normally do is I'll see how long they've been on the app, how many other things they've sold, and their reviews, because you can review people or rate people with 5 stars and then say like how your experience was with them. So this person had sold a couple things, 3 sales, I think, all 5 stars. I was like, that's good enough for me.
Yeah. Well, your cousin Michelle brings up a great point. She said, well, wait, if they're not from here, as in this country, then it makes sense that the kid did it. Our parents always send us to do things like that.
That's true.
Like, did the mom speak at all? You said she had a thick accent.
Very thick accent, yeah. And she did speak.
Police station meetup, a few people are saying, is where you should say to meet.
Right outside a police station?
Well, that is the recommended thing. And you'll see it in some of the apps. Like when you first sign on, it's like, we recommend meeting outside of a police station.
I always feel like...
Cops are probably like, what is going on?
Well, I always feel like the cash transaction, if a cop saw it, they're just going to assume you're selling drugs. Or buying drugs. It's weird. I'm like nervous to see cops when I...
That's actually such a great idea. If you're a drug dealer, just put it on DS. Go to a police station. Here's my lamp.
Here's my...
They would never expect it.
Here's my $300
Ooh,
lamp.
Tomorrow, where do you live? Well, not in a creepy way. She said our police station has 2 parking places right out front that are specifically for selling stuff.
Oh, that's also what Allison said in the chat as well. Some police stations have specific parking spots for online sale transactions.
I don't even know where the closest police station is to where we live. I know where the fire department is.
Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe that's something we're supposed to know.
Like, we don't have a Ballard police station.
I'm
We have
sure
the
there
old
is.
police cars at that auto body shop that sells
yeah.
old police cars.
Let's see. Oh yeah, what about the drug sniffing dogs in your operation, Carla Marie? Selling drugs outside a police station.
Not there.
So, by the way, we've got about 2 minutes until we're going to do our first You Look Great Vault giveaway. So, there's a lot of stuff in there, Carla Marie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want, like, how are we going to go through everything and tell
That's the
people the size?
No,
Maybe
no,
the first
I'm not
thing
going
we...
through-
Well,
Yeah,
maybe the first thing we find in your size.
In your size. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the deal.
Oh, Ricky's here.
Oh my God, hi. Ricky and her sensual photos on the internet.
Yeah, Ricky's starting an OnlyFans, isn't she?
She did a boudoir photo shoot. And they came out so good. And our friend Andrea Michelle, who does all of our photos, also does boudoir photos. That was like one of her, that is like, she has almost two separate businesses. She does boudoir photos and wedding and other stuff. And she has, since I have known her now, probably 3 years, 4, no, who am I kidding? 4 years. And has been like, whenever you're ready, we'll do it. But I'm always like, I got to get more in shape.
Ricky, well, actually, I think Ricky in her Ask Anything thing that she did on her Instagram stories mentioned that. The whole, like, do I need to work out extra hard or something before this happens? But Ricky, let me know in the chat if you are able to answer your phone later after we do this giveaway, because I do have a question for you. Let's see. Oh, and then we got, real quick, before we do the giveaway, a hydration reminder.
And if you want to see Ricky's photos, you can go to That Chick Ricky on Instagram. But Martha brings up a great point. She said, that's such a hard word to say.
What?
So, boudoir.
Oh, yeah.
I had Andrea Michelle on my podcast, Side Hustlers, years ago. She may have been the second person I ever had as a guest. And that was one of the things we worked on in the episode was, how do I say this?
I'm going to cut you off real quick.
Yeah.
I'm just letting everyone know that I am closing the giveaway. Giveaway number 1 is going to close in 10 seconds. Continue.
Okay. And the best way is, don't look at the spelling of it because it doesn't make any sense. It's boo, like Halloween boo, dwar, D-W-A-R.
Like what?
What?
You said boo like Halloween boo. What's dwar like? Give me a similar word.
D-W-A-R.
All right. Giveaway is closed, and if you missed it, don't worry. We're going to open one up in about a minute or so. And Ricky, for you, I want to just put this in your phone, 201-305-0894.
Is that going to call in here?
Yes.
Does something need to be on?
I got it all handled. Don't call yet, but just...
Oh, don't worry. We still got to talk about plungers.
201-305-0894. Now, draw a winner. Our first winner is B-Delps91. So B-Delps, real quick in the chat.
Well, just tell everyone what size you are.
Okay, let everyone know what size you are, and then we'll handle it from there.
What size you would like, and what is your backup size?
Let's see if B-Delps is in here.
He is.
Give him about a minute.
Do you think I can see if I can get the plunger to suction to your face?
No, my face isn't big enough. It would have to... Oh, there we go.
Plus size, but that's...
So like XL?
Plus what size?
See what we got.
Not a used.
No, it's not a used plunger. And there's a reason it's brand new.
Just wait, Ricky. I hope you can stay here for this.
Do we have a 2X or 3X?
Oh, do we have a 2X or 3X?
Because I know 3X we didn't have a ton of to begin with.
I don't. We're going to go with 2X.
Okay.
Hold on. Because I didn't see any in here.
No, for everyone, the plunger was not in the toilet.
And just this isn't his size, but I just want to say.
Oh, we got some old school Carla and Anthony ones.
Old school.
Because we didn't do any of those in the last.
Oh, 2X. Do you have
2X.
this one?
B-Delps is the proud new owner of a neon green YLG shirt. Sweet Eats by V, thank you very much for those 200 bits. Appreciate that.
I need to write this down somewhere so I don't forget. B-Delps. Oh, we could have mailed these out. We're bad at mailing things.
All right, so B-Delps, what we're going to do is message you on Twitch, which means you're going to have to go into the whisper section of Twitch, whether on a desktop or an app.
No.
What?
Just have him email us his address.
Oh, or you can email us, hello@CarlaMarieandAnthony.com, and we'll connect everything that way. Marijuana, thank you very much for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs.
We are 6 subs away from our goal. Melissa Ruello
No, now we're less.
Maria.
Because Maria just subscribed.
Marissa Ruello said you should get the task manager. Is that like an add-on on Twitch? I didn't see that. Fred said mail is overrated. There's nothing I hate more than doing than going and mailing things.
So, moving on. We got to do 2 things real quick. I'm going to mark that giveaway as complete.
We got to get Ricky, get on the horn.
Yeah, Ricky, give us a call. 201-305-0894.
Sorry.
Vault number 2. I'm setting up this next giveaway. Everyone gets their first ticket for free. Send confirmations.
We should do one that's subscribers only. Maybe next week we'll do one.
Okay.
Giveaway.
And 2 times the luck for
Subs. Okay, Ricky, don't call us yet. Shanique, wait, what is that? Ricky, don't call. Why did I just say?
What?
What is Shanique? We don't live here no more. But isn't there a song something about "Don't Call Me"?
Don't call me baby? No. That's supposed to be call me baby.
Call.
All right, Ricky, we are ready for your call. And if you'd like to enter for the next drawing, which will be done at 8:45, just type in ! And the word enter.
Good morning, Richard.
Hi.
Oh my God. For
Hey.
a second, I heard the background before you, and I was like, I don't know who this man is.
So, Ricky, for people who don't know, you for what your 30th birthday basically, went out and got like a boudoir photo shoot, right?
Yes.
So, explain to everyone why you did it and what you were trying to do with the whole, the reason behind it, I should say.
Okay, yeah. So it's been something I've thought about for quite a while. Boudoir photo shoots are like women in lingerie, very classy. They put you in like these crazy poses that you have no idea how to even get into to begin with, let alone think will look sexy. Um, but I've always wanted to do it. I've never really had the guts to do it, I guess you could say. And for anybody that doesn't know this, I work in radio. I'm on a morning show in Nashville. And this photography studio that's here in Nashville came to me and said that they'd love to have me do a photo shoot. And I was like, you know what? Why not? Like you said, Anthony, one of the things that I did initially think was, oh my God, I need to lose weight before I do this.
And for the
Which
record,
is like
hold
absolutely
on.
insane.
Just so everyone knows, you posted that, and I just reread your comment. I wasn't
Yes.
saying you needed to worry about that.
No.
Okay.
No. Anthony never said I had to worry about that.
Okay.
I did say that in a post.
Thank you.
Because that's a lot of women's initial thoughts
Yeah.
are, oh my God, I need to lose weight to do this, or I don't look the way that I want to look to be in photos that are revealing like this. But the women that I worked with were so encouraging and made me feel so comfortable after I had a conversation with them. I was like, you know what? It's absolutely insane to think that I need to lose weight to do something like this. I need to just embrace it. Like, whatever, just do it. And it was the best experience that I could have ever had in my entire life. And I have amazing pictures from it that I'm going to keep forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, the photos came out so good. We should have had them up on the screen, but just go to That Chick Ricky so that you can actually see them on Instagram.
Yeah, because you posted like a whole reel of highlights essentially, right? And the reason
Yes.
I'm asking you is because I saw the post, I knew what it was, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like this and I'm gonna move on because I'm not gonna sit here and stare at pictures of Ricky. I don't know why. I just like I got freaked out.
Yeah, like it was actually a weird interaction that Anthony and I had. He was like scrolling and he looks at me and goes, "Oh, Ricky posted a reel of her boudoir photos," and I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Okay," and just kept moving on. I'm like, "What?"
Well, because then Carla Marie was like, "Oh yeah, she sent me all of the pictures to see," and I said, "Okay, cool." And I
got
just
to
like
see- I
tried
did.
to get out of the conversation as fast as I could.
I got the link
I'm
to see
dying.
all. Yeah, it was a
That
I
is
was like,
hilarious.
And part of it's because Ricky's like my little radio sister.
Aw.
You know, like I don't. I'm proud of her for taking that step, and more power to you, Ricky. But
Thank
there
you.
are also certain things that I don't need to necessarily stare at for too long.
That's fair.
You know?
I totally get it. I mean, I posted one picture on my birthday, and my dad was like, "What is this?" Because my dad follows me on Instagram,
Yeah,
and I was
just
like,
wait.
"Dude, I'm 30. Get over it."
Yeah. Did you get any? Was there anyone that you got a negative reaction from?
No, I haven't gotten any negative reactions. I've
That's
gotten
exciting.
all positive ones.
That is exciting.
Yeah,
You probably
everything's been
blocked all
positive.
the-
Honestly,
You blocked all the negative people by now.
well, that's one part of it for sure. But like, I'm lucky in the sense that I don't have a lot of people that come at me negatively. I'm sure that there are people who feel negatively about me. I don't really give a shit. But can I say that? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're
I
good.
dropped an F-bomb earlier. You're good.
Okay. So like, it doesn't really matter to me. For me, it was something that was empowering as a woman to do and kind of take my sexuality and put it out there. Cause I mean, you guys know me, and for people who don't, I dress like a tomboy. Like right now I'm literally in an extra large shirt and, and like workout shorts. Like I don't dress sexual or anything like that, like nothing tight really anymore. And so to do something like this was kind of me showing off my feminine side, and it was a very empowering moment for me, especially because we all do have insecurities, like, oh my
Of
gosh,
course.
I'm not the weight I want to be, and I have
Yeah.
stretch marks and cellulite and things like that. But all of those things don't matter once you do it and you see how amazing these pictures look. And like I said, I'm going to keep these pictures forever. Like I'm going to make a book out of them
Love
that I can keep.
So
Yeah,
my
and I even
sister-
might put one in my bedroom too, because they look so freaking good.
do it. My sister, for her husband now, but for their like as a wedding gift, she did a boudoir photo shoot.
I saw a couple of people say they did similar things in the chat. Yeah,
a lot of people do that. Kim Kardashian did it for who was she dating? That calendar that she did that time. Remember?
Oh yes.
Chris Humphries. That
Oh my God,
that
that
whole
was
thing.
forever ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like the internet has enough pictures of Kim Kardashian,
Yeah.
though. It's not like special.
I know. So my sister did it for her husband, but like hers were whatever. Hers were raunchier than Ricky's were. Like there's photos where you see my sister's nipple, and I'm like, dude, you're sending this in the group chat. We don't need to all see this.
No, that is it's
Mine
funny
were very tame.
because I mean, who knows though? Maybe Ricky has a couple like.
I saw the whole folder, the
Okay.
whole what is it called? Portfolio.
Yes, she got the whole portfolio. I'm going to do another photo shoot. There might be a little more risque ones, but nobody will see them except for AJ and probably my close friends. Because girls are like that. Like, I don't care
Yeah.
sending like a folder of that to Carla Marie or like my best friends. Like, that doesn't bother me.
That is weird. It
just
is a
won't be on
weird
Instagram.
difference between probably, I guess, like women and straight men in general. I don't know if gay. I can't speak for gay men, but like if one of my friends was like, "Oh, I did a sexy photo shoot for my wife or my girlfriend," I'd be like, "Okay, that's cool." If you're like, "Do you want to see them?" I'd be like, "Absolutely not. I don't want to."
That's fair. I mean, I don't know.
No, I don't need to see you in the kitchen covering up your junk with your
Oh
hands.
wait, I think my sister did do one in the kitchen or something with like a spatula. Like it was like weird. I gotta go back through hers and figure it out.
Well, Ricky,
Yeah, I mean, it's just girls are very different. But I highly suggest anybody who's ever thought about it or wants to have just like an
Ooh.
empowering moment to
Mhm.
do it. I mean, I had a conversation with the women who own the studio here, and one of the things that they had said to me too, which was really amazing, and was part of the reason why I wanted to do it as well. They were like, you don't understand the amount of women that come in, because I was asking them how many negative things they get
Yeah.
from people
Mhm.
constantly. And they were like, oh, you have no idea. We've heard the craziest things from the craziest people. But she's like, what people don't understand is that women come to us for a reason. Like, whether the reason is because they want to give a gift to their husband, or the reason is because they want to feel empowered, or the reason is that they have body issues and they want to show themselves how beautiful they are, or that they went through an abusive relationship and they want to take back part of like who they are, or that they've gone through sexual harassment or
Mhm.
anything like that. They're like, this is a moment for them to kind of regain their confidence and the way that they should feel about themselves that they've lost.
Yeah, I think it's a good way, even if you're not doing it for someone else. Not right. It's not like a gift or anything like that. I
For
think
yourself.
something like that. It's a good reminder of who the f you are. You
Yeah.
know, like listen, you're allowed,
Absolutely.
no matter who you are, you're allowed to feel like a sexual badass if you want to.
Absolutely.
100%. 100%.
Ricky, Megan in the chat said, my sister did a boudoir shoot for her husband for her wedding, then had one of the photos turned into a line drawing that's on her side of the bed and a picture from their honeymoon on his side of the bed. So there you go.
That's cool.
It's a
Yeah.
line-
I
oh, like
like
an
that
outline?
idea.
Yeah. You know who is actually really good at changing photos into something else? Jake. So you could just send baby Jake your boudoir photos and he'll turn them into like line drawings, black and white, whatever you need.
Jake would crumble
He'd
if
sweat.
Ricky sent him even like a PG-13 rated picture. He would literally melt
No.
and disintegrate.
Yes and no. I feel like he'd also be like,
He would
yeah,
have
cool,
the
whatever.
Same
I'll do.
reaction as Anthony. I think him and
Exactly.
Anthony would have like
Yes.
the same reaction. Be like, I don't want to look at this, and now I have to stare at it. Like, no.
Exactly, and that's why I know what'll happen to Jake, because I would do the same thing. If
I
Ricky
gotta
was,
zoom in.
if out of nowhere Ricky was just like, "Here's this picture," I would throw my phone into the river. But Ricky, I love you. Tell people where they can follow you, real quick.
At that chick Ricky on all social media platforms.
All right,
There you
appreciate
go.
you letting us steal you for about 15 minutes.
It was 9.
Love
but
you
okay.
guys.
Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye. So I needed to rush her off. That wasn't really rushed, but we have one more giveaway after this one. So we're gonna do vault giveaway number 2. If you are the winner, please quickly respond in the chat. We're only gonna leave your entry open for about a minute, and let us know what size you are. The first thing Carla Marie finds in your size will be yours.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
All right, let me go to the screen here. Close. Oh, actually, I've got to do 15 seconds. You have your last chance to type in exclamation point and the word enter. I see a couple coming through. 5 seconds.
Some people are like,
I don't know how to spell enter.
I spelled it wrong.
All right, close giveaway. who got in there last. A Gonzalez 013 was the last person to get in.
As
So
a subscriber too.
draw a winner.
Oh, to Diano. I don't know how to say that.
Teddy Ono.
Teddy Ono?
I think it was Teddy Ono.
How do you know?
I feel like we've gone over this before.
Tay Diano.
So Teddy Ono by 8:46 our time here. Hopefully
Okay,
you
that's
will.
like too fast. Give him a second. What
You
if
will
he's
let us know.
driving?
Well, if you're driving, you shouldn't have been entering to begin with.
Oh, they said I never win. Well, you just did.
There you go. So let
we
us
need
know.
a size and then a backup size.
There you go. For anyone entering, I don't believe we have any triple XL, right?
I didn't see any.
Okay.
Do you think that the Barney song is this song I'll sing in a second is copyrighted? I'm looking in my Barney bag. That one? Because
Probably.
I would love to play that while I'm going through here.
Teddy Ono says XL or double XL.
Well, I know we have both.
So, well, whatever you find first, Carla
Well,
Marie.
I actually see both.
What did
so
you see?
you tell me-
What did you see first?
You tell me which one you really want. They're like right next to each other. There are
XL. Okay, so the first XL you see, Carla Marie, and I will.
another green one.
All right, we're sending out 2 XL neon greens. Oh, the other was double XL, right? All right, now I'm going to set up another giveaway real quick.
Can you
What?
email us hello@carlamarieandanthony.com with your full name and address and tell us who you are on Twitch though, so I know which one. I'll write that. Guys, this
So-
box is very full, so we'll have a lot of things to give away.
Did we want to do subscribers only for this last one?
No,
Or
we'll
we'll wait
warn
for
people
Monday?
for next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
But subscribers will get twice the odds, 2 times the chance of winning. And you don't type in anything yet.
Also, we're not going to talk about this right now. We're going to get
There we go.
Sam on the show, I think next week. She doesn't know this yet. And we're going to have a debate about her bachelorette party live on our show.
Okay. So we opened up the last drawing for today. We'll have more on Monday and Tuesday.
Damn, Daniel, so
So-
many of you.
Remember, if you want to enter, this is how the game is going to go. You enter your name, exclamation point, I hate that word, and the word enter, type that into the chat, okay? In 15 minutes or less, actually, at 9 o'clock, we are going to pull the last winner. The second we pull your name, just let us know you're here and the size that you want. Carla Marie will then find you a shirt. They're all shirts, right? There's nothing else in there?
Like, no, it's
There's
t-shirts.
no hats or anything
No,
like that? Okay.
t-shirts, crew necks, and hoodies are in here.
Damn, we're about to hit 100 people in the first minute of this contest, which is pretty awesome. It's you guys.
Do you want to sneak
Can I
peek
be
at some
honest?
things?
You guys are weird, and I'm going to tell you why you're weird. I feel like people have signed up faster for this than when we were giving away $500.
No, but we didn't do the giveaway for 500 because we never got there. It was that we didn't start
Yeah,
it.
but people were like
I thought the same thing for a quick
like
second.
reacting faster, is what I meant to say, not entering. But we'll see what happens next week. We also might do another cash giveaway next week, so
I did just see a small.
be ready for that. Carla Marie, bring out the plunger.
Happy Halloween.
Focus. There we go.
Why do we have a brand new plunger?
There you go.
Let me tell you.
Did that actually stick?
No, a little bit. I'll tell my side of the story.
Mhm.
2 weeks ago, I was sitting in this room at night
It is a clean plunger, by the way.
and I hear Carla Marie in full panic, and I'm like, "What?" And Anthony comes upstairs like this. He's like, "Do we have a plunger?" And I'm like, "Yes, it's downstairs, like by the water heater." He's like, "Okay," and I'm like, "What did you do?" And he's like, "Don't come down here. Don't go in the bathroom." And I'm like, "The toilet has never been clogged in this home. I've lived here for 3 years. It has never been clogged. I've never even had to open the plunger."
Mhm.
And I'm like, "What did you do?"
So that statement, by the way, open the plunger, is going to be very important.
Open the plunger.
You said that, right?
Say open the plunger.
You just said I've never
yeah.
had to open the plunger.
It was like new.
That statement is going to be very
Oh.
important when I tell my side of the story. What? You got a splinter from the plunger?
Blame you for that. Yeah. So
Dude, what?
this is a
How are you
sink-
blaming me for that?
This is a sink plunger, toilet, and sink plunger. Okay. So
Same time.
the plunger that I had it was like actually nice. It was like frosted, I guess, plastic. And it had a bottom like cap and then like another cap that like slides up on it so that you you could use it, clean it, and then like close it back up.
Mm-hmm.
So since I'm not allowed near the bathroom when Anthony's unclogging it, what happened?
So I found said plunger, and I had to use it. And for those, I didn't even know there was a distinction between a sink plunger and a toilet plunger. Whatever version of a plunger this was, it was used in the toilet. Okay, it was not used in a sink.
Oh.
Now, I'm not going to get into specifics, but it was a toilet emergency, and I used the plunger. Now, the thing you have to remember is things are happening quick, okay? And I grabbed the plunger. I noticed that when I picked it up, there was a base that stayed behind next to the
bottom.
water heater, the bottom of it. So, cool. So I grabbed the plunger, and I used it.
There was like a cap that's the
Yes.
size of this. Like it would fit over this. So you're supposed to slide it up.
Yeah, I didn't know that part. I didn't know that the cap was there. I just thought all of it was part of the plunger. So I plunged it, and the problem was solved. But then I realized that, how do I say this? It's early in the morning. I don't want to gross people out. There was some residual
They're grossed
stuff
out. Anyway.
that was stuck between the plunger and the cap of the plunger. Again, I still didn't know this was a cap. I thought this was like how the plunger was built, and maybe I used it wrong. So after I used it, I very quickly said, Carla Marie, we are ordering.
No.
What?
I yelled down to you from upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember what I yelled down to you?
No.
Do not
Oh.
put that plunger in the dishwasher.
Which I wasn't going to.
Because years ago, this guy had to use a plunger in his apartment
Mhm.
and put the plunger in his dishwasher alone, but washed his plunger in the dishwasher.
I put it on sanitize. I think we're good.
So I yell, do not. And then what did you say?
So I said, don't worry, this is going directly to the garbage or
I said,
something like
and
that.
I'm like, you're not throwing a plunger in the garbage. It's not a one-time use.
And that's where she said, when Carla Marie said this, it's not a one-time use item, I said, this was a one-time use. This will never be used again. Because you have to remember, I didn't understand that there was a cap on the plunger. I thought this was like a design flaw, and Carla Marie got some fancy-ass plunger that trapped in things,
But like
particles.
You also need to, if you're going to be in there for an hour, you need to double flush.
You know, I really don't think, I think this was a long time coming. I don't think what I deposited was enough
Really?
for a backup.
Okay. Also, your bathroom habits are getting out of control because for the third time since you have lived here, you pooped and didn't flush the other day.
Oh.
And I have been saving it for this conversation.
I'm going to tell you what, I don't feel bad. This is coming from the same woman who leaves her seltzer cans in the bathroom. This is coming from the same
Yeah,
woman
but I'm
who
not
doesn't.
drinking them in there. It's because I bring it in there and then that's where it stops.
No. The fact that, I'd say the fact that you can count the number of times is a good thing. I've been here for over a year.
You flush when you poop. Why is the toilet lid going down?
Because I grew up in a home where if you flushed the toilet, you couldn't shower for
Yeah,
like
same.
20 minutes.
Same.
So if I'm doing the S&S, right? Sometimes you just forget. I lived in a 100-year-old house.
Same. Honestly, same.
My house was literally-
However, you haven't lived there in 19 years.
No, but the home that I grew up in, where I spent most of my time, was literally over 100 years old when we moved in. The plumbing was not great. So sometimes you would do the thing, then you'd get in the shower, and then you would have to remember
flush.
afterwards to flush. And sometimes
Thank
you forget.
Angela said, poop left in the toilet is 100 times worse than seltzer cans being left on the counter.
But again, it's only 3 times total.
Also, someone said this is the second time they've cried during a show this week. Cried laughing, so
I was
appreciate
like, I
that.
didn't cry.
Someone said that's a New Jersey thing, the toilet. Yeah, I don't know.
What?
That, like, it happens anywhere else. I didn't grow up here. I have no
Do
idea.
you remember? And it was one of the funnier times during the last presidency. Do you remember when Trump went on that tangent about toilets not flushing
Maybe
properly?
that's what's happening. He
I
might
feel
have
like
been
it's
right.
because he grew up in the New York, New Jersey area. Because I remember as weird as it was hearing a president complain about water pressure and the veracity of a flush, I was like, I kind of get it. I grew up in a house that didn't have a strong flushing toilets.
Yeah.
Although I did realize, and this is very exciting, guys. So my parents did two things
I
to
feel
the
like
house.
we are moving off this topic without ending it.
How do you want to end it?
We're gonna end it with the plungers are not one-time use.
Then what do you do with it? If you're not supposed to put
You
it in the
rinse
dishwasher,
in the shower, or you spray it down with Clorox and just rinse it in the shower. Then you clean the shower. It's better than throwing things in a landfill, spending $20 on a new plunger every time you clog the toilet.
I would say,
Thank you. Wash it in the shower.
okay, maybe. And if you know me, you know that I try not to be a wasteful person, okay? I do all the things, the recycles and all that.
Oh yeah, you can clean it in a clean toilet.
Yes. And I think normally that if there's not like a big deal going on, you're fine that way. But I would also argue that if you're on my trajectory, like once every 3 years you have to use a plunger, I'm cool with saying it's a one-time use item.
Also, I got into a conversation when I moved out here to Seattle from New Jersey with my friends. I don't even remember what side I was on at the time of when you move to a new place, do you bring your plunger or do you
No.
buy a new plunger?
Nope. New
But this
home,
is-
new plunger.
If we moved right now, it's brand new. Right now.
That's
tomorrow.
different because it is brand new. I just don't think you need to bring something you shoved in your toilet in an emergency to your new home.
Yeah, you have to. That's a great statement, Steffi. And I don't know if you're the same person that said it earlier. Turn the toilet water off if it's racing.
Oh, I just pray. I watch it and I go, please stop, please
Do you
stop, please
remember
stop,
we were
please stop,
at
please stop.
when-
And it's always stopped. I've never had like a spillover because I would throw up everywhere
Do you
if that was the case.
Do you remember we were staying at Erica's grandparents' house, the mansion in Arizona, and I came because we were staying in the casita. Is that what that thing called? That like room.
The side
And
house.
we had our own bathroom. Well, everyone had their own bathroom plus one. It was massive. And I walked out of there. I was like, don't go in there. It's overflowing. And I had to run into the main home and be like, Erica, is there a plunger?
So real quick, Detraka, I'm gonna butcher the way I'm supposed to pronounce your username, but Detraka said depends on if it's an expensive plunger. And I will say this: I don't care how much money you have. I don't care if you're Bezos, Elon Musk. The idea of buying an expensive plunger blows my brain out.
Well, I
That
think
doesn't
we
make any
got
sense. Blows my mind.
I don't know
Because
if this is a good one.
why would you spend a ton of money on something you are going to shove in the toilet with some poop and some toilet paper? Well, my brain sounds like you're going to kill me. Like, actually
I
murder
didn't
me.
say that. You said it.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that saying is what it means. We have 2 minutes, by the way, until we're going to do our final giveaway of the day. So make sure, if you have not done so yet, you type in ! and the word enter into the chat. Once you do that, we will draw a winner at 9 o'clock, and then you've got to tell us your size if you are the winner. What are you laughing at
Tish
there?
said, regretting my peanut butter addition to my smoothie this morning.
Listen, you're going to be fine.
You know, fun fact about poop. If it's got a yellowish color to it, you ate something you're allergic to.
By the way, this is not... Wait, what did you just say?
If your poop has a yellowish color to it, you ate something that you're allergic or intolerant to.
Renee asked if this is the plunger from the story. No, this is a brand new plunger
Yeah,
that
I'm
was ordered on
sticking it my
Amazon.
face.
The plunger in question went to the garbage immediately.
And it's now in a landfill.
You know what? That plunger is going to end up in a landfill one day too.
No, we're gonna break it down.
Think about this every
We're
time
gonna
you buy
use the
something.
stick for something.
Think about this every time you buy something. There's a good chance that thing you buy
Mhm.
is going to end up in a landfill. Even if you're like, oh, I'm going to give it to Goodwill. It's going to end up in a landfill one day.
No, I'm buying compostable clothes.
If
from
you
now.
hate landfills, stop buying things. That's really how that works. If you don't like landfills, don't buy things.
It's Jackie Red said, anyone else been singing the Barney Bag song in their head for the last 10 minutes?
Wait, I don't remember that one.
I'll sing it again for you. Hold on. But Jackie, are you Jackie from New Jersey who has played a game on the Morning Show podcast twice now? See if it's the same Jackie Red.
We've got 1 minute left for this giveaway. So
It's hard making the connection with people's Twitch, Instagram, and then their emails.
Exclamation point and the word enter if you would like to join.
Yes, sir. Steffi Lynn said all your Nintendo collectibles in the landfill.
Oh, absolutely. Here's the interesting thing, though. They were going to end up, like I said, in a landfill anyway. Once they are created, they are going to end up in a landfill.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the world works. The more we produce, the more we got to throw away.
Everyone's going to go poop today and look at their poop. See what color.
9 o'clock, which means I am going to give you 10 seconds. No, we'll do 20 seconds from this very moment to enter. In the chat, type in exclamation point and the word enter or exclamation point and the word ticket. I'm going to just start practicing that word.
Exclamation.
What a stupid word.
Don't say it like a just exclamation.
Exclamation.
Yeah, I don't like the way it feels in my throat.
No, I don't like that at all. So type in exclamation point and the word enter or exclamation point and the word ticket. You've got 5 seconds.
You know what I have today? Rehearsal at Lumen Field.
Closing the giveaway. Done and done. The last person to get in there was Corinne.
Oh, Corinne. She played a game on the Morning Show podcast.
Now, drawing our winner, Stone Forshaw.
Hey, he's playing a game next week on the Morning Show podcast.
So make sure, Stone, you respond pretty quickly and then write the size in the chat that you would like. And Carla Marie will find the first thing that pops up in your size.
Man, Stone is one of the
there he is. Stone's there.
OG My Day Friday listeners. Like, first month, I think.
Yeah. So, Stone, let us know your size real quick, and Carla Marie can find your item.
Yeah, we're recording with him on Monday, and that'll be a game the following week. Because next week,
I just saw it, 2XL.
all the games on the Morning Show podcast will be people who are on panels at the Morning Show Boot Camp conference we will be at next week.
Yeah, Ricky's going to be in there again, making her third appearance. The only person we're going to have on 3 times.
Damn.
It's Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky?
Yeah. You've never heard of Pretty Ricky?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay. So we need a double XL. Carla Marie, what do you got? We got a lot of neon.
I know. I'm confused by that. We didn't make this, right? I think he was just testing things.
Yeah, probably. Tori Grace, thank you for the hydration reminder.
I think we might only have double X in the... Oh, what's going on down here?
What you got?
I'm stuck.
Are you giving... is it a giant neon pink?
No, I think we might have it in green.
We're going to do this again on Monday, by the way. Who knows? Maybe we'll do 4 on Monday.
XL. All right, it's another green.
Another green. All right. We're sending out 3 neon green You Look Great t-shirts today. So, Stone, who are our other winners today, Carla Marie?
Tadino and B-Delps.
All right, so all 3 of you, if you're still here, please email us hello@carlamarieandanthony.com. I will send you a reminder on Twitch as well. We'll get those out as quickly as possible. We do actually want to do giveaways every stream, so we'll continue doing it until that box is empty, basically. And next Thursday, a week from today, this is something I wanted to get out before the show is over, and we will end in about 2 minutes, so just stick with me for a second. Next Thursday, we are doing this stream, as long as everything works out, from the big radio conference that we are doing in Chicago.
We'll be actually streaming like right outside, like in the hallway of the conference.
Like in front of human beings.
Yeah. But we are going to go live about a half hour normal, right? Then normal.
And not only is it important for us just from like a professional standpoint to make sure there's a lot of people in there, but we are also going to try to do our $500 giveaway again. So if we get 1,000 viewers, that will immediately trigger a $500 giveaway. So please, if you can, put it in your calendar. Make sure you are here Thursday morning. Like Carla Marie said, it'll be half an hour earlier than we normally go on because our panel starts basically
in the middle of
the middle of this. So we will see you guys there, and we'll see you on Monday, actually, before that.
Yeah. Martha gets to leaves Chicago, like Tuesday night or Tuesday morning or something, and we get there Tuesday night. We're like literally just going to miss her. Insane.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. This giveaway was fun. We'll do it again on Monday. And if you haven't done so yet, the Morning Show podcast is available wherever you listen to podcasts.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.